Good afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Cue, your go-to afternoon news source. Only here, the Daily Tribune. We're live at Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. A magnitude 6.7 earthquake struck off Davao Oriental on Wednesday morning, according to the PhilVox. The Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office Region 3, DARFO 3rd, has hailed the province of Bulacan as a top-performing province, rank 1 for the implementation of programs, projects, and activities under the DOH's various banner programs. The Department of Health will deploy 20 medical stations and 200 personnel along Manila's 2026 Traslacion route to assist devotees. MRT3 apologized for severe overcrowding at Cubao Station during the post-holiday rush and pledged improved crowd management. Interim Venezuelan leader Delcy Rodriguez appointed former Central Bank Director Calixto Ortega Sanchez to head economic policy amid efforts to stabilize the country. The Philippine unemployment rate fell to 4.4% in November of 2025 as job gains in services, trade, and construction offset typhoon-related losses. Filipino MMA fighter Stephen Lawman returns from a 2-year hiatus aiming to compete in Brave Combat Federation after signing a multi-bout contract. Sex Bombs Girls member Cheche Tolentino tied the knot with longtime partner Jazer Ken Soto in an intimate ceremony in San Diego. Today is the 7th of January 2026, Wednesday, and I'm Eliana Lacap, bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. A magnitude 6.7 earthquake struck off Davao Oriental on Wednesday morning, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology said. The tremor occurred 47 kilometers southeast of Manay town at around 11:02 a.m., according to PhilVox data. The earthquake had a depth focus of 42 kilometers and was tectonic in origin. Instrumental intensity 4 was recorded in Malungon Town, Sarangani Province, while reported intensity 2, slightly felt, was recorded in Davao City, the PhilVox noted. The Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 3, DARFO 3, has hailed the province of Bulacan as the top-performing province, ranked number 1 for the implementation of programs, projects, and activities under the Department of Agriculture's various banner programs. The recognition reflects the collective efforts of local officials, agriculture workers, farmers, and extension personnel in strengthening Bulacan's agricultural sector. Bulacan Governor Daniel R. Fernando lauded the province's agriculture workers and farmers for their unwavering dedication. The Department of Health has set up 20 health emergency response team stations along the 2026 Traslacion route in Manila to assist devotees. The stations are strategically located from Carino Grandstand to key areas in Quiapo, including Rizal Park, Picasal, Quezon Boulevard, and San Sebastian Church. The DOH urged participants to seek help immediately if they feel unwell. Around 200 medical personnel will be deployed, while public hospitals are placed under Code White on January 9th to ensure emergency readiness. Now, the Department of Transportation's MRT3 has apologized after a viral video showed severe overcrowding at Cubao Station during the post-holiday rush. Footage from January 5 captured passengers struggling to board amid heavy congestion around 7:25 a.m. MRT3 acknowledged lapses in crowd management and promised improvements. Transportation Secretary Giovanni Lopez instructed MRT3 officials to intensify monitoring and coordination to ensure safer, more orderly commutes during peak hours, and prevent similar incidents in the future. Venezuela's interim leader Delcy Rodriguez has appointed veteran economist Calixto Ortega Sanchez as her new top economic official, a post she previously held. Sanchez, a former central bank director with oil industry experience, takes the role in Rodriguez's first cabinet change since being sworn in as caretaker president after U.S. forces captured Nicolas Maduro earlier this month. Rodriguez made the appointment amid efforts to stabilize Venezuela's economy as Maduro faces U.S. trial in New York. Now, the number of unemployed Filipinos fell slightly to 2.25 million in November of 2025, down from 2.54 million in October, the Philippine Statistics Authority reported. The unemployment rate dropped to 4.4%, while the employment rate rose to 95.6%. Job gains were seen in services, trade, education, and construction, but typhoon-related disruptions led to losses in agriculture, food service, and fishing. Underemployment also declined to 10.4%. The government continues to prioritize skills development, workforce competitiveness, and industrial programs under the 2026 national budget. And for our PSI update, the Philippine stocks closed mixed with the PSEI slipping to 0.16% to 6,307.98 as declines in financials and holding firms weighed on the market. Gains in industrials plus 0.56% and services plus 0.60% lifted the all shares index, which rose to 0.40% to 3,602.56. Other sectors saw minimal movement, with property down to 0.09% and mining and oil easing to 0.25%, reflecting cautious trading. Filipino mixed martial artist Stephen Lawman kicks off 2026 with a fresh start, both inside and outside the ring. Newly married to longtime partner Cheryl, Lawman is also returning to competition after a 2-year hiatus. He signed a multi-bout contract with Brave Combat Federation last December and has resumed training at Lance Night Martial Arts in preparation for a potential fight in April. Lawman says he is eager to compete and reclaim his place at the top of the bantamweight division. Now, Sex Bomb Girls member Cheche Tolentino, whose real name is Cheryl Tolentino, has entered 2026 as a newlywed. She announced her marriage to longtime partner Jizzer Kian Soto following an intimate wedding ceremony in San Diego, California, held on January 5th. Congratulations poured in from family, friends, and former Sex Bomb Girls members. Cheche had earlier shared plans to move to the United States after securing a fiancé visa. She previously joined the group's sold-out reunion concert in 2025 and may still return for another show in February of 2026. Now, Katribo, did you know on this day in 1955, legendary contralto Marian Anderson became the first African-American to perform at New York's Metropolitan Opera, breaking a major racial barrier in classical music? Now, a video uploaded by the Pooch Buddies page on Facebook has gone viral, amassing nearly 100,000 views and 50,000 likes. In the clip, a puppy eagerly waits for kids to sing Christmas carols at their house. But when the children pass by, one saying, "Wala namang tao dyan," the puppy's attempt to call them and the shocked expression on its face delighted netizens, with some commenting it's his first heartbreak, I guess. Let's watch this.
Salamat sa liwanag mo, muli magkakakulay ang Pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muli magkakakulay ang Pasko.
And for our breaking news, a total of 5,594 passed the 2025 board examination, sources said. There are a total of 11,425 examinees out of 13,193 registered applicants finished 3-day examinations, which were conducted in 14 testing centers nationwide. Last 7, 10, and September, the chairperson of the SC's Committee on Bar Examinations is Associate Justice Amy C. Lazaro Javier. The SC said the oath-taking and signing of the roll of attorneys will be held on the 6th of February. On Wednesday, the results of the bar exams will be released, the SC said. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Eliana Lacap, and this has been Tribune News on Q.